time horizon 3 to 5 years, which is the third column, okay? 3 to 5 years. And some of this information is going to be a little redundant per column, but I want to explain some of the differences with it. 3 to 5 years time horizons. Where do we want to be in 3 to 5 years? And so we're going to have to start putting some goals down, some quantifiable things as far as where we want to be. Yes, we came from the BHAG, which is 10 to 25 years out and that type of thing, but here's 3 to 5 years, put down in writing exactly what you want to be doing as far as that goes. So if we're a landscape company and we want to grow to $2 million, put it down, okay? Put what has to happen in your financial, in your operations, in your sales, in your marketing. What has to happen to get me to that point of $2 million in 3 to 5 years, okay? Now, in the Sandbox, I'm not asking you where you're playing today. I'm asking you where you want to play to get to that $2 million, okay? What do you want to do? What's the Sandbox look like? What's the customer look like if I'm at $2 million in 3 to 5 years? Because that's the clientele we're going after, okay? Some of it's where can we be, can we be number 1 or number 2? And by that I mean this. And some of you might think, well, 1 or 2, that's way out there, okay? That's way out there. So if you take, and you look at the market, typically if the market curve is like this, okay, where the number 1 company had this much market share, and the number 2 company had this much market share, and all of the rest of us were after the crumbs, typically that's the way it looks. But something changed over the last 15 years, okay? With the internet, what's happened is that curve's no longer as deep. It kind of comes out here, and now if you can niche your market with the help of social media and networking and the internet and that type of thing, certainly you can now become number 1 or number 2, possibly in a geographical area, and if you niche it properly, you can certainly do some damage as far as that goes. So it's changed just a little bit. There's a little bit more business out there because we're not going to be able to compete with those big businesses that have massive advertising and marketing budgets. But what we can do with social media, with the internet and those types of things, we can start to combat some of the things that they do with their massive marketing budgets that we can do less expensive. Okay, so the Sandbox, where do we want to be, the geographical reach and the market share that you want, okay, 3 to 5 years out.